Hi everyone. So this is a great comment question from someone who's just done the Lifecycles course. Hi Claire. I went back to listen once again to the shame part from our wonderful Lifecycles course. Within this circle, and that's the shame circle that the listener's referring to, where, well, I'll carry on. Within this circle, the identification with the self as a doer and chooser is really at the highest level. Yeah. So that's the core of the shame circle, that it looks absolutely that I am the one making these decisions, doing these things. This is my body. This is my work, my children, my background. And that identification means that if any aspect of that looks lacking or not worthy or not right, there will be deep shame, which keeps us withdrawn from reality, which keeps us holding back from really exploring what's true. And so the shame cycle progresses. Yeah. The grip is firm with feeling enormous responsibility for my own words, actions, and behaviors. Yeah. We'll come on to that. I see it as a self-feeding, maintaining circle as it goes round and round by itself. Yeah. Until there is an inquiry of who we truly are. Being in this conversation, seeing more and more that there isn't a mini me inside my head orchestrating my life, and then shame loosens its grip. There is more source accountability, and more fresh and new information can enter the system, and the system can self-correct or self-align with the truth. So to conclude this long writing with a question, is the system already designed as an innate autocorrective system? And the only party breaker here is the confusion and identification with the self as the doer or chooser. Yes. Brilliant. Short answer is yes. It is a perfectly designed innate corrective system. And the only confusion is what we are. That's it. It's that simple. And the confusion is coming from the power of the human mind. Because this is the other thing. This is the capacity for imagination, for projection, for belief, for categories and judgment and creative design that the mind has, that is the mind. That's the misunderstood part of all of this, and it's why there's a lot of confusion in this conversation, that we're trying to switch off the mind. We're trying to like cut it off, try not to have it operating. It's the total opposite. It's an understanding of the immense human cognitive, mental, intellectual, conceptual, imaginative, miraculous power, miraculous ability, and that's not real. It's not it's not an insight into reality. It's an insight into what can be created. It's really different. And so the question, is the system already designed as an innate autocorrective system? Yes, just as we have pain, physical pain receptors all over the body, inside the body as well, that are the sort of first indication, the first warning sign of potential damage, isn't it? It's a warning sign, an innate autocorrective, perfectly designed warning sign to say to the body, move away. Damage is about to happen. Move away. This is dangerous. The integrity of the body is in jeopardy. Move away. It's the same with the mind. It's the same with the mind, but we because of the power of the mind, it seems to me, and because of the power of the mind combined with a conditioned system of lack, those two things lock in. They lock in and experience as reality. And so the signal in the autocorrective design of the mind is suffering, is separation, is a sense of me and them, is the contraction into me here, the world there, he, she, them, it over there. That's the equivalent to physical pain. That sense of me and them, which often shows up as resistance or resentment, isolation, victim, villain, the attempt to control, all of these are indicators that the mind is temporarily lost in its own creations. But the thing is, the suffering, and it's part of the conditioning of certainly the Western world, the suffering, when we feel hurt or offended or anxious or low or rejected, the conditioning now is saying yes. It's saying yes, what you're thinking right now is true, and we need to do everything to stop that feeling. And so we try to avoid rejection. We try to do everything to avoid feeling sad or isolated. But it works in the opposite way, really. Physical pain says, stop doing the thing that is going to cause damage to the body. The mental suffering is saying, stop continuing with this belief system, with this unquestioned idea of what you are and of what the world is, but have the feelings, have the emotions, have the experience, because that has to be had. That's part of the clearing through, that's part of the health of the body mind, to have the intensity of feeling. Why not? There's no harm can be done in that. And stop this unquestioned sort of almost religious conviction of what the mind is creating, because there's no truth in it. So yes, it's a perfect system, it's a perfect design. It's just that it's almost been conditioned out, that the awareness of how it works has been conditioned out of us. And now we're bringing it back in. We're like, yeah, this is how it works. This is sanity in this way. Yeah, thank you. Lots of love. Bye.